Hello, everybody, and welcome to our virtual support session for Pathways. Today, I'm going to go through a little bit of the Navigator, which was one of the documents that we talked about during our club visits, and maybe it would make a little bit more sense now to everyone. So, to remind you, in your club rollout kit, there was a printed copy of the Navigator. There's also one available on the Toastmasters website that you can use. It's available in English along with several other languages. So let me go ahead and share my screen here and just walk you through that document really quick. So what you can see here is the home screen. You can see all of your tabs, Pathways, Education, Membership, all of that good stuff. We're going to go to Pathways, and we're going to go to Basecamp. Now the first screen that it leads you to is the Pathways Learning Experience screen. Here, you can already access the Navigator. Like we said in our training sessions, this is going to be one of those documents you reference again and again and again. And so they wanted to make it, they being Toastmasters International, wanted to make it available to you right from the get-go. So I'm an English-speaking person. I'm going to select English, but even without having to already sign in to Basecamp, without having taken my path or anything like that, I could look through all of this information in any language. So if you do have a non-native speaker in your club, you can also direct them to this document. So again, we're going to look at this in English today. I'm going to launch the Navigator, and this is going to be more of the interactive version. The paper version that I gave you for your clubs has the exact same information. It's just a little bit, well, obviously printed, and so a little bit more stagnant, but this is going to be all the information that you're going to need. So in the Navigator, it walks you through the very first bit. Congratulations, you're officially a member of Toastmasters. Let's go ahead and continue. So from here, you can either go through page by page, you can continue there, you can go to your menu. And your menu will walk you through each of the different aspects of Toastmasters that you might have questions with. For this purpose, we're actually going to look at Toastmasters Pathways, but you can see it's got information about your meeting structure, scheduling a speech. All of the information and resources that you're going to want are going to be right here too. So let's go ahead and look at the Pathways, and we can look at how it works. We're just going to start right from the beginning. So how it works, as you can see, it's already lighting up. It's got a bunch of information for you. Before you start, you take the assessment. When I go here, I can actually look into each of these paths. So this is dynamic leadership. It tells you exactly what it looks for. So when you take your assessment, this is going to be the same information. So dynamic leadership, effective coaching, and these are also the badges that you will earn once you complete your levels. So while this is also good information, you can also look at the level structure, which is a really fabulous way to kind of look into each of the components that you're going to need, what the different aspects are. So when I'm in Mastering Fundamentals, it's always a level 1. Your level 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, they're all going to be listed as the same thing. So increasing your knowledge, and it gives you a little bit of the idea of what is expected at those levels, building your skills, and finally demonstrating expertise. So that's all great information. Now you can select your Basecamp or printed materials, and it goes through the differences there. Maybe if my computer will think for me. So if you do have somebody that's questioning, should you do online or should they do the printed materials, you can definitely send them here as well. Always click on more anytime you see an arrow, anytime you see a radio button, something that you can click on. I suggest you do it. It gives you a lot of information. Go through the whole thing. If you want to go on to the next page, that's what's going to do here. So let's go ahead and do this. Again, it's going to be the same thing. We're going to continue using our arrows, but if you wanted to, you could just jump straight to the journey, choose your language, experience, path, begin your project, and ask for a mentor. So those are some really great, just straightforward materials that you can use, that new members can use, along with anything else in here. So that's some things that we can definitely be utilizing in our clubs as we switch to Pathways, just so that you know where to find this resource. It's available right in the home screen, basically. So right here, I've logged in, I've gone to Pathways, and the Navigator is right here. So that's where you would find it. You can also find it in your path. but again, it's going to be super accessible for you right there. I hope you enjoyed this session. If you have any questions, remember to please feel free to email me so that we can discuss them as a group. I look forward to sharing with all of you soon. Bye-bye.